Hello everyone, welcome back to FBM Maine Outdoor Journal. It's a beautiful Memorial Day weekend and we're planting some food plots, getting ready for the season. I made a few changes since I talked to you last time. You can see behind me, this is all turned over. This is up in the upper field. I decided just on a whim to plant one more acre. I decided to do 1 acre of just pure black oil sunflower seeds. I had this all turned over and prepped last night, and I had the seed on hand. There was some thunder showers coming in, so I planted this all last night. Put about between 30 and 35 pounds per acre. Then just lightly dished it in so it's down there about an inch or so. So hopefully that'll take right off nice for us. So that's all pure black oil sunflower, 30 pounds per acre. We'll see how that goes for us. I'm hoping that I planned it thick enough so that it will come up before a lot of the broadleaves come and be able to shade out a lot of the broadleaves for competition. We can spray some grass herbicide on this if the grasses get too strong, but it's not really any broadleaf. There are some newer varieties that are genetically modified that's coming out that you can use some some broadleaf killer on, but this isn't it. This is a local Maine farm that grows sunflower seed for birds. We did a germination test, great germination rates. That's what we use for seed. That's Buck's brand sunflower seeds. Put a link to that down in the description. So that's right, we got 1 acre to start here of black oil sunflower seed. We'll see how that grows. And let's move on over to the clover plot. We'll show you what's going on over there. Okay, we're over here at the clover plot. This is in the upper field as well. It's only just 30 feet over to the sunflower plot that I just showed you we just put in. We gave this clover plot, remember in the last video, this clover was planted last year with the beets and greens as kind of a nursery crop for the clover. The beets and greens had grown real thick in a couple spots and the clover didn't grow that well. So we seeded in some of that with the Whitetail Institute clover this spring, the bare spots. And that's starting to germinate real well. The broadleaf was starting to come up pretty good in some of the grasses. So I went ahead 2 days ago, gave this the first mowing. That'll give that chance to knock those weeds back and let that clover really take off. We may give it 1 or 2 more mowings throughout the season, see how it goes. But right now the clover is looking good. It's spreading out, looking nice. So hopefully those bare spots will kind of fill in. We'll monitor that as we go. But yeah, we've done our first mowing of the year and everything looks good on the clover plot. Today we're going to head on down to last year's soybean and sunflower plot. We're going to plant the same thing again. I expanded that out a little bit. I think we was running about like 0.7, 0.8 acres last year. Might even been 0.9. Hard to be exact. But added some onto that, so we're probably looking at like 1.1, 1.2 acres. So we're going to head on down there. We'll broadcast that seed out, disc it in lightly, and show you what else is going on down there. So let's head on down. Alright, we're down here at the soybean plot for last year, what we call food plot number 3. Plowed this up. Just went over it once with a disc. Still a little bit rough, but I don't want to over disc it. So we're going to go ahead and broadcast it on top of this, and then we'll lightly disc one more time just to barely cover up those seeds. Our disc doesn't cut real deep, like some of the modern ones. It's one of the old toe behinds. So it does a real good job of just scuffing a little inch or 2 of dirt over the top of those seeds that got to be covered up. Like in this Whitetail Institute Powerplant, we got the soybeans, some of the black oil sunflower, we got some cowpeas in there, some sun hemp. That stuff likes to have a little skiff of dirt over the top of it, inch so. And that disc we got does a good job at that. So we've got I guess 60 pounds we're going to put out. We got a little over an acre. That's on just a hair on the strong side. But last year we had a little bit of germination issues, just because we was broadcasting, not drilling it or anything like that. You can have some misses with that anyways. So we're going to use a double bag this year, taking into consideration the extended plot and the germination rate. So we're going to go ahead and broadcast this on. We'll take the tractor back up, grab the disc, cover this stuff up, and show you how that all takes place, and then we'll take you over to the last food plot, number 4, and show you the plans over there. So in this power plant, I've got the sticker here, says what we got in there. We're 34, just shy of 35% Ellis soybeans, 23% Hutchison soybeans, 22% iron and clay cowpeas, 11% Paradovic sunflower, 1% sun hemp, and the other stuff is just your inert matter, weed seed, 0.0005, things like that. So that's what's in this. Putting double bag out, a little over an acre. Plot number 3 all planted up with a power plant. We didn't do very good on our distribution there at the end. We come up just a little bit short. So we had another soybean variety that we're going to plant in this food plot here. We took a little bit of that, mixed it with some of the leftover sunflower seed from the new food plot up above, and did that last little corner. So it'll be interesting to see side by side how those two different varieties pan out. So this plot here, we had our winter rye from last year. Right now is just about the perfect time. Seeds are just starting to form on this, but they're not viable yet. It's still milky. We're going to go ahead and turn this all in, so this nutrients goes right back into the soil. And on this plot, we're planting pure soybeans called New World. And they're a Roundup Ready soybean that we're going to try this year. They come all inoculated. They're all ready to go. Reviews look good on them. Price is great. So we're gonna turn this over and see how it goes. Try out another variety over here.